So, if you've got a lot on your brain and you're finding it difficult to focus and concentrate, especially with this crazy news cycle that we're all living through, I have a little bit of a tip as a business clarity coach that I use to help get me to recenter, refocus, and break out of perfectionism. So, let me share that with you. This is something I actually did this weekend because I was just having the toughest time getting motivated and being able to focus. So, I took a piece of paper, a bunch of pens and markers, and I just started to doodle everywhere with like no thought to it whatsoever. It looks like something a serial killer would make, but I assure you that this was great. This is great because it got like a lot of thoughts out of my head and physically onto a piece of paper. And I felt a lot lighter when it was done. I was able then to sit back and see if I could do this again, but in a more structured way, but still have a loose vibe to it. And this is what came out. So you can see that I was able to kind of focus and still have fun with it, still play. And so that was fun. And then I said, I still have enough energy where I'd like to actually like really try something that I'm proud of. And so this was the third thing. I was able to, at this stage, really just breathe, meditate, take my time, not judge it. And I was really happy with it. It's, I'm not a great artist, but it was something that I would love to improve upon technique as time goes on. And it did remind me of the time when I was a kid and I'd sit in my room and just draw for hours and then the time would just run by. It was great. So how did I feel after? I felt really great because it opened something up in my head and it allowed me to break out of perfectionism in a physical way, which I loved. And I want to do this more. The weekend came and went, and obviously the news was what it was about the war and the bombing in Iran. And, I had to sit with that and I felt like I had done all this work and I felt relaxed and then that news came up. But today, Monday, it did something for me. Like I was still able to have a really great productive day. So there's something to be said for that kind of therapy in a way. And I'm curious to know if you guys use a technique like that, maybe journaling or whatever it is, and how that works for you. If you could share that below with everybody, I think that'd be really cool. I hope this was helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.